This is a continuation of part 1 about the UniMax Tlr2, X5L, and C5L laser light combinations. The next unit is the Veridian X5L, and it has kind of an interesting mounting configuration. Here I'll compare this to the Veridian C5L in just a minute. It has a kind of an adapter that has holes at various spacings that allows it to adapt to guns with different cross slot locations, and it is advantageous. This one's not quite as easy to install. It's not hard, it's just not quite as easy. First thing we have to do is take the cross bolt screw loose, and sometimes we have to loosen these screws on the adapter plates. This time we're not going to have to, and what we have to do here is line up the hole with the cross slot, and it's not going to go in that first one because I can't go, I can, sorry. We'll go right there, and I'm just going to put that in there so you can see it. This is a little bit more compact, still sticks past the muzzle, but not nearly as much as the TLR2 did, and I don't have a Surefire X series in here with me, but the X series does stick further out than this one. This is a pretty neat unit. It uses one CR123 battery. You take this light bezel loose, put the battery in and tighten it back up. The laser is located right here. I'm going to point this towards you so you can see this. Here's the laser and here's the bore, and you can see it's a lot nearer the bore than some of the laser light combos that have the laser beneath the light. So that's handy. I'm going to get into some programming modes of this later, but let me just now show you how quickly you can go through the modes. That's laser only. I push the two buttons and I get the tack light and the laser again, and I get a strobing tack light again. I get a strobing laser, tack light with a strobing laser, tack light only, and back to the laser. And all those modes are programmable except for the solid laser. So I'll show you how to get into the deep programming mode a little bit later on. Alright guys, this one's a hard not to like. This is the Veridian C5L, and I'll just point this out real quick. Let me get a pointer here. This comes with an adapter that extends out to here, so that it would be approximately the same length as the X5L. I don't have it on because I've been using this one, but it would come out and catch this cross slot here, and it still wouldn't protrude past the end of the muzzle. Now this is really compact. It has the very same modes that the X5L does, except it's much more compact. Here's the laser, here's the tactical light. This takes one CR2 battery. Now CR2s are a little bit harder to find, but I did find CR2s readily available from Walmart and Walgreens, a local store, and I ordered some from Veridian, and they're much cheaper. I think I got the 3-pack. You'll notice that this is very short. It doesn't extend past the muzzle, doesn't even extend to it. Very easy to use. It has the very same modes as the X5L, and you can almost reach the button. I failed to point this out, but this is the switch that turns it on. It's got one on each side. They also are used to program it, and I'll get into that a little bit later. Very nice. Veridian makes a holster for the C5L, and I think the X5L. So when you put the laser in the holster with it on in the mode you want, when you put it in the holster, it turns it off. As soon as you draw the gun, it turns it back onto the mode you'd selected when you holstered. So that's a really nice feature. It's available for just a few guns, and of course Glock is going to be one of the guns that it's available for. One thing I'll add here, you can see there's a big difference in the tactical light sizes, and the X5L is significantly brighter than the C5L tactical light. But what I've seen using these in the darkness, and I'll try to take some pictures of comparing them, that's plenty adequate. It's not a long range search thing, but if you're in a room to room thing, that's plenty of light. And since this is so compact, you can have it on your gun and in a holster without too much trouble, and it should be easy to carry concealed. I'll find out. I have a holster on order from Raven Concealment that accommodates my H&K P30L with this light, and a second holster is on order as well for my P226 with this light. So I'll see how that goes.